Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every week, usually Tuesdays at noon. I share planner reviews here, which is what today is going to be, but I also share a lot of my own personal planning here and on Instagram, and I would love to have you join me there. I also have a Patreon group where I am doing monthly Zoom calls right now, and we chat about a different topic every month. Those Zoom calls are recorded and they are put up for anyone to see up on the Patreon site who can't make the Zoom call. We have such a fun group there. Many people have made friends through our Zoom calls. And I also throw up personal videos there too, things I don't share here on YouTube or on Instagram. And whenever I can share launch videos early, I also am able to share them there with my patrons. So if you're interested in checking that out, there is absolutely no commitment. You can just check it out for a month, and the link is always down in the description. Today's review is going to be one that is a less prepped one. It is going to be just us looking through the new Dapper Desk Weekly. I have not reviewed the Dapper Desk Weekly anywhere on YouTube or Instagram yet from Simplified, and the Dapper Desk 2024 Daily. Now, I have reviewed the Dapper Desk Daily almost every year from Simplified, but I have not reviewed the 2024 yet. Simplified was so kind to send me the weekly and the daily Dapper Desk, and we're going to go through both. But we're going to go through the weekly first because that is something, like I said, a review that I do not have up here, and I'm excited to share that with you. Here is a size difference kind of between your daily and weekly, and like I said, this review is not prepped, so it's going to be us chatting and looking through it together. And the cover of this measures just over 11 inches. So I bet the page is 11 inches and the cover is 8.5. So let's go through this beautiful weekly. I got the fawn colored cover. I love these more spontaneous videos where I'm just figuring out with you guys too. And it feels like a nice vegan leather in hand. It feels very slim in hand. It has a little 2024 there, a Dapper Desk on the back in gold foiling, and just 2024 there on the front. So if you need like a professional looking planner, a slim book, maybe this is the one for you. It is, it's not a hardcover, but it's substantial. It has a good weight to it. It's not super bendable. You know what I'm saying? It's strong. You have beautiful end pages in here on the front and the back, matching with gold foiling in this fawn. I actually love that because when you open it, that's what you see every time. You have one grosgrain blue ribbon to match that, and it passes the ribbon test with flying colors. Ample room, made really long, even in this pretty big planner. Let's measure the pages here. Yeah, 11, and we have so it's 8 by 11 are what the pages look like to me. And I do want to mention that I have a $15 off for Simplified if it is your first Simplified purchase. So that's the only discount I have for Simplified. So it has to be your first purchase. You go through the link down here and it will say, put in your email. It'll say welcome or whatever, and we'll send you your $15 off code for your first purchase. But what happens with that link is that link expires. I don't know how often. They don't tell me. So when it expires, I have to go to their website and grab a new link. So if you click that link and it says it's expired for you, then you can just leave me a comment down here in the video, and I will go grab a new link and replace it and also get you the new link. So just leave me a comment down here in the video if you ever try that first purchase $15 off link and it's expired. I will get you a new one. Also, I do have an affiliate link for Simplified, and I am so grateful whenever you are shopping if you just purchase through my affiliate links if my videos have helped you. That is one huge way I keep my channel going. Going through my affiliate links doesn't look any different for you. It takes you to their website. You won't notice anything different. You sign into your account, you get your points, but it shows them how many people I bring to them. That's how I can get these planners sent to me like I did today to be able to review for you guys. And that is also how I make a small percentage of the sale and how I compensate myself for my hours of work. So I am very grateful anytime you're making a purchase if you go through my affiliate links. Thank you so much. Let's walk through this now. We had the title page, but it's not a nameplate. It's just Dapper Desk. You could definitely write your name in there though. You have 2024 at a glance. This is the Dapper Desk calendar year 2024. And so you have the whole year. You have the holidays for 2024. And then you have these nice big monthly page spreads. And yes, you do have to massage your book a little bit to get it to lay open. But once you massage it, it lays open really nicely. Like I have not opened this at all before today, like opened it to the middle of the book. And it is laying open very nicely if you just give it a little massage. And I mean, the more you use it, the more if you just give it, it's nice, that very nice sewn binding. It's going to lay completely flat. So let's look at the monthly. All right, in here we have our holidays. At the bottom, really in a darker print, typical Sunday start, big note section, big header at the top for if you want to write quotes, or a theme for the month, or anything important for the month, or even, a top priority for the month. You have these stair-step tabs with gold foiling on here, and they are coated in that really thick laminate coating. So I don't think you're gonna have any trouble with those tabs. And stair-step tabs going all the way down. You can see your whole year at once there. Then we go into what do our weeks look like? Okay, there are not a lot of planners that are book bound that are weekly like this. So you have it says today. You have, of course, your date up there, and any holiday would be under the day of the week. You have the dates up here, and you have room to write a little weekly header if you wish. You have nice lines. I feel like they're not too big and they're not too small. I feel like these lines are just right for me. And we will do a pen test, but I believe this is their same 80-pound paper. I will check on their site and put it on the screen here. That is in their daily planners. I will definitely check that out. But I believe it is the same 80-pound. It feels like it to me. And so it's going to perform well. Then you have to-dos down here. How many do you have? 14 to-do tick-off boxes at the bottom. So this would be more like your schedule. And this would be your to-dos down here. This could be your schedule. It could be dinner. It could be your workout. Or this could be like your work list for the day. And this could be like your home and kids list for the day. So however you want to divide that out. And then you have your weekly notes section on the right side. So, some planners put on the left, some on the right. And this one is just, you have Monday through Thursday on your left, and you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and your notes on the right side. And that is the flow of your weekly pages. You go through here. Let's see how a month ends. You just go straight into your next month and your monthly tabbed page. And you can see how your holidays stand out. It's a very beautiful, clean aesthetic and feel. Beautiful paper and craftsmanship because of Simplified. Like it is just, it's beautiful. And the book really does lay flat. You just give it a little push there. So I would love to know your thoughts on this beautiful weekly Dapper Desk. Let's see how it ends. If we have any notes pages, we do indeed. We have a really good amounts of notes pages back here, you guys. I will look that up on the site and see what they list as how many are in here. All lined notes pages, a really good chunk. So you definitely have a lot of room for brainstorming and lists. You do not have to carry a separate notebook with you. No. Beautiful rounded corners on the paper. I love that. I really like the feel of this book in hand. And let's do a little pen test, like I said, right on here. And this is my Pilot G207, a very inky pen. And then we're going to grab like a ERIN CONDREN dual tip because those are very inky and the dark colors. We'll grab a Sharpie S gel. This paper is nice. You guys, yeah, it feels just like their nice simplified paper. It is really nice to write on nice paper. I will say that, yes. When the paper makes a difference. We all know that. We love paper, right? Let's do a Pentel Energel in blue. And then, you know what? I do not have a mild liner I can reach up here, but I do have a Moxie marker, and that's a pretty dark color. So let's see. And there you go. You can definitely see it was written on with all those dark, bright things, but absolutely no bleed through with all those dark things. All right, so that is the Dapper Desk Weekly. Let's look at the Dapper Desk Daily. Now, I do have a simplified video with all the 2024 planners. It has the daily coiled, the weekly, some accessories in it. I don't remember everything that's in it, but I did that at academic launch. Since Simplified comes out with their new covers at academic launch time, I will link that video down below. So if you're like, you know, I like their weekly normal planner, horizontal, or their daily planner, which you guys know I love, the coiled daily planner. Those were all reviewed, same covers and everything for 2024 calendar year. It's just I reviewed them when they came out at academic year. So that video will be linked down there for you to check out. But I did not have a Dapper Desk in that video this year. Sometimes I have done Dapper Desk in the same videos and sometimes not. I didn't have one this year. So if you look, Dapper Desk is a thick book because it is a daily, and you know, that just makes for a thick bound book. But I have not opened this book yet. This is the first time I've opened this book. And if you just bend it back, it lays flat really well. It is really such a beautiful book. I have known people that have used this for just daily journaling, really, and memory keeping. Not even for their schedule or their planner, because it has that beautiful 80-pound paper, that simplified look, but you do not have any color. I didn't even mention that. In the Dapper Desk line, obviously it's different from her other weekly and daily coiled planner because you have no color in it, no color on the tabs. It is so a calming, clean aesthetic. This one has the same end pages because it's in the fawn cover once again. So let's go through this Dapper Desk and talk about it. You have the same 2024 at a glance, 2024 holidays. Then you go straight in, which is kind of different than the coiled daily. You go straight into your monthly. It is the same look and feel, just smaller than the weekly. You have the same holidays that stand out there. Everything going on the same. Holidays go up here on the right side. Your date goes here. Or holidays on the left side here. Your dates are a mirror image in this Dapper Desk, as you can see, a mirror image. But your page is not a mirror image. So your page, as you can tell, the time slots always stay on the left. The to-do tick-offs always stay on the right. The only thing that's a mirror image is the dates, and if there's a holiday, then they would be in here. You have 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for your time slots. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to do tick-offs, and then your big note section down here at the bottom, which I always love in my Simplified Daily. So that is the flow of this planner. There are no extra notes pages in here. You can easily flip to your months, though, with these stair-step tab pages. Easily flip and plan your whole year. And then at the end, you do have some notes pages. Let's see how many. You have a good little chunk of notes pages here at the end. Not as many as the weekly, I don't believe, but it's a decent chunk to where you don't have to carry around a separate notebook. Let's do our ribbon test. We have the grosgrain ribbon in here. And yes, just like the weekly, it's made plenty long. It's a beautiful light blue to match the end pages. And we will do a little pen test in here, even though it is the same paper, I am sure. Sharpie S-Gel. This is the 07, so very inky. Pilot G207. You know what? I love writing with Pilot G2s, and I love how inky the 07s are, and I love the way they work on like Simplified paper and many other really good 80-pound papers that just soak them in. But Pilot S-Gel smear the worst of any pen. Like you cannot highlight right over them. They take a while to dry before you can even touch them, even on good paper like this. So like I haven't bought any in years. I'm just using ones that I have. So it's too bad. I like the way they write. I also love their clip because it fits over a lot of coiled planners really easily. So unfortunately, they just don't get their ink right. Pentel Energel, I love because they do not smear. You can highlight right over them. I can't even spell and write at the same time. I can't do this at the same time. I'm not that talented. This is an 05 though, and this was an 07. But Pentel, you can go right over. They don't smear. You can highlight right over them. I don't love their clip as much. Okay, this is not a pen video. We'll do a pen video soon. We have not done a pen video in a long time. Sometimes randomly I talk about pens on Instagram, but I mean, the way the ink flows in a Pentel Energel 05 or 07, depending on the paper, I love Pentel Energels. I just don't love the look of them so much or the way the clip functions. But someone in my Patreon group turned me on to Pentel Energel X's, which I got from Jet Pens. They are even have a smoother flow even. I feel like they're amazing for journaling. Sometimes I feel like they're almost too smooth a flow for planning because I almost can't even write neatly for planning, and I don't even write that neat for planning. You guys know that. But let's see. Pentel Energel X. These are X's, and this one's an 07. And like, I think I would name them as my favorite journaling pen now in an 07. Because they just flow, especially on like nice like paper. Very, very nice. Okay, so there's our pens. Sharpie S Gel is also a very inky pen. This one's an 07. It flows really well too, but these are my favorite basic pens that work for everything. Okay, let's do the dual tip. Who knew we were going to go into pens here? I didn't. And let's do the mild liner to stay consistent. Ooh, I don't know where the color went that I had. I'm not sure if I had the same color. All right. We will look here. And I would say it looks the same as the weekly. You can see a tad bit of ghosting, but nothing substantial and absolutely nothing bleeding through. They have really nice 80-pound paper to write on. So that is your daily Dapper Desk. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Like I said, I will link my other simplified video with the other 2024 planners, the coiled and their bound weekly horizontal planner down there. 15% off link is down there. Remember, if it's expired and it's not working, just comment down below and I will be happy to grab a new link for you. Leave all your thoughts. I know a lot of people picked up this weekly planner being brand new like last year, like a year ago or so, and I had not reviewed it. And so I haven't heard like in my group of patrons or anything, anyone using it. So I would love to hear if anyone purchased this and what you thought about it. For the layout wise, I mean, quality wise, it's beautiful, but I always like to hear what people think about new layouts. It certainly is a simplified weekly layout, and her fonts are always just spot on beautiful and have a really nice aesthetic look and feel. All right, guys, thank you for joining me with this for this much more casual video. This was a fun way for me to get up this review quickly for you guys, and I hope that you are having a beautiful season. Thank you for being here with me. If you liked this video and my content, please give it a thumbs up. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.